Hi, welcome to Steve's Card Flip. We've got 8 cards this week and my son has music on this channel. So first we'll get started. First card is a Crystal Skull card and it's a card called the Obelisk. Okay, so basically Obelisk is saying that it may be time for you to study Greek or Egyptian mythology, and it's saying that in Egypt there was like their writing, their art and their sculptures was unchanged for centuries. So that, I find that very interesting. It's also saying that you may have had lifetimes here before, you may have knowledge to bring forward, or if you feel that you have knowledge that you would like to bring forward, just share that. If you have knowledge about Egypt or Greece, it would be interesting to bring that forward if you have information about Greek mythology or Egyptian mythology. So it also says that the obelisk was honoured by the sun god Ra as was a symbol of protection, and it's saying that on this picture apparently that the hieroglyph, which was the earliest form of Egyptian writing, you know, apparently they're very, very old. So yeah, it's also saying that it wants you to do some writing. It may be automatic writing, it may be channeled writing, it just might be poetry or inspired ideas, that it wants you to see what you can get out and what information you feel that you can bring forward and just experiment, because apparently there's a lot of information that could possibly come forward. That may be something to try as an experiment and see how it works. Okay, so moving on to my next card. My next card is the Mentor, and it's saying that cosmic knowledge sort of pours down like a waterfall, and that the teacher is able to hold that at bay while the student sips from a focus stream. The mentor is meant to know what the student needs, you know, whether it be pleasant or painful for their soul growth. And yeah, the mentor is there for the cosmic good, and you know, and the good of all humanity, I suppose. And if the mentor thinks that they are the source of inspiration, that's when they fall into the shadow. So I'm moving on to my next card, and my next card is Bridget. I have to put my glasses on for this, guys. It's an angel card. It says, caution is warranted. Look deeper into this situation before proceeding further. Okay, so something about this situation isn't right. So it wants you to look further into this situation. It's basically saying that this situation isn't right for you, and whatever the situation is, you're probably going to have to walk away from it. But it wants you to dig deeper, and it says don't think that this is the only situation available to you. If you walk away from this and you start momentum with another project, it sort of wants you to create a vacuum, and then, you know, God and your angels can come in and then start to help you. So it's saying that they don't think this is the only opportunity for you, because it's not, and something better may be on the cards for you. Okay, so moving on to the next card, and it's a Dragonfly. Okay, and it says, you know who you really are. Okay, so the Dragonfly is a card of illusion, and it's saying that you may be wearing disguises or wearing masks or acting different ways around different people, you know, maybe to just get acceptance or to impress them. And it's saying that it's time to be yourself, because the thing with wearing masks is sometimes you can actually think that you're one of the people that you know is wearing a mask. You think that you're one of the characters that you're actually playing. So it's saying the time has come to be your authentic self, you know, to step into your own power as a person. And if you're going to go out there and mark yourself in the world, it's going to be by being yourself. Because, you know, if you're not yourself, other people pick up on that and they see yourself as inauthentic. Okay, so moving on to my next card. My next card is, I've got to put my glasses, it's a unicorn card, and it says share. It says, when you share, everyone feels happy. Okay, so this is a card basically just about sharing. You know, if you want to make friends, it might be an idea to offer to share some food, you know, to share ideas with people, or to share your feelings, and then in turn the other people will then share their feelings. Or, you know, if you've got lots of clothes, to give away something, so, you know, then no return. You know, the idea is if you give stuff away, that you open the door for new stuff to come in. Sorry, I didn't explain it very well. So yeah, so you give stuff away that you don't need, and like magic, new stuff comes into you. Okay, so moving on to my next card. My next card is the Diamond Dreamer. Put my glasses on. Wealth, material wealth, true prosperity. Okay, so the Diamond Dreamer is helping you get the unseen into reality. So basically, it's helping you get what you want, but it wants you to make sure about what you actually want and not what you think you want, because the Diamond Dreamer will help you get it. It will give you the steps towards what you want, and then it's asking you to take those steps. It's also a good time for all relationships. I'm not just talking about, with everybody. So, if you need to have talks with people, if you need to have discussions and that, this is a good time probably to do it, and that is basically all I'm getting from the Diamond Dreamer. So moving on to my next card, and it's a card from the Power of Surrender, and it says Surrender Frustration. So I've got to put my glasses on for this, guys. Frustration doesn't open any doors. The key to resolving a dilemma or dissolving a block is to take a breath, center yourself, and regroup so you can approach the situation more calmly. Okay, so yeah, this is just a card saying frustration doesn't open any doors. It says take a breath, but I'd take more than one breath. Take several breaths just to get yourself in a calm state, so then you can regroup and get yourself together, and then when you get yourself together, you can then proceed and do what you're going to do. So basically, it's just sort of like getting yourself together, getting your head together, so you can proceed forward in a more positive state of mind. So I'm moving on to the next card. The next card is a card called Reflect, and it says keep your eyes open. Joy lives in small places. This is just a card to keep your eyes open for joy, because sometimes we miss joy because we're so busy doing things that we miss small places that it may be. So joy is a very high energy, and it's a great energy to have around. It's great to experience joy in your life. So if you've got the chance to experience joy, it's all good. Okay, this is my last card. My name's Steve. This is Steve's Card Flip. Sending lots of love to everybody. Until I catch you next time, this is for 7 days after you see it. Okay, bye.